Hello, everyone who's interested in the topics addressed by this journal, Theory, Culture, and Society. There's going to be a special section in the yearly review edition here in December 2021 at the cusp of 2022, focusing on the work of Herbert Marcuse. And I've contributed an essay that attempts to demonstrate the immense relevance of Marcuse's thought today, 50, 60 years after his prominence as a social critic in the United States. And for three reasons. Let me say that Marcuse stood out among the writers of the Frankfurt School in terms of his critique of environmental disaster that was also connected to the disaster of the Vietnam War. But it was the napalming and the ecocide that took place in Vietnam as the U.S. arms industries were making immense profits by killing people in Southeast Asia. Marcuse was aware of the wasted abundance that advanced industrial society is capable of and how obscene it is for all of this wealth and energy to be used for destructive purposes in war or destroying the environment for the purposes of accumulating profits beyond all bounds. So, number one, Marcuse's critique of the environment and, of course, the profit system. Number two, Marcuse was so deeply aware of problems of racism in the United States, and that is to say, systemic racism, institutional racism, racist police killing. And he understood that violence in this society primarily comes from the government, and that it was important for us, nonetheless, also to understand the violence of racist speech and the violence of the toleration of racist speech. We certainly have become aware of how important a critique of pure tolerance is in this era, since we've learned a thing or two from the Black Lives Matter movement. Lastly, let me say that Marcuse thought of socialism in radical terms. In reformist terms, socialism means all of us deserve the comforts of the usual. We deserve a roof over our heads. We deserve food. We deserve health care. We deserve education. That kind of goes without saying. But for Marcuse, the radical goal of socialism was really to liberate our human effort that we call labor, our sensuous living labor, to emancipate this from the commodity form and to allow our work to be done in common with others for the common wealth, such that we can become the human beings that our species makes politically possible. Yet at this time, our development is arrested by the limitations of the global capitalist system. So Herbert Marcuse on ecology, anti-racism, and the radical goals of revolution. Happy reading, Theory, Culture, and Society.